Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to add more detail to your Jira work items with the power of Markdown. With our Markdown for Jira app, we allow you to insert images, diagrams, formatting, tables, etc. into your Jira work items easily, and with a powerful tabbed interface, it makes it really super easy to actually add more detail to your work items and also manage them at scale. So this could be great if you want to add, say, planning docs to your Jira work items, or you want to add architecture descriptions, things that Jira out of the box doesn't support. So let's take a look. So here I have a Jira board and we've installed the Markdown for Jira app, and we're going to open up a Jira issue here. And what we can do is we can click on this apps icon here and click Markdown. And what that's going to do is add a panel to your Jira work items that lets you add these Markdown files here. And if you'd like this to show up automatically, if you click here and you click Show for all work items, then the next time you open up any work item, you'll see that this panel shows up. So it's really easy. And then all you need to do is click Add Markdown, and this opens up the live editor that lets you type in text or code, or use the toolbar here to add things like diagrams or images. And one super useful thing that this tool has is a bunch of templates to make it easy to get started. So what we're going to do here, this is our API architecture. So we're going to select the architecture design document. And as you can see, we can see a preview of the Markdown here on the right. And you can see we've got plant YAML diagrams in here. And we can also even put more advanced diagram types in here, just directly in this tool. So as you'd expect, we can edit the text on the left and it's going to reflect that on the right. So once I'm happy that I've written my Markdown here and I click Save, what you can see is that's been added to our Jira work item now, and you can scroll through this and you can put in some really nice detail to your Jira work items. And you can remove these files here. You can edit the existing Markdown we've put on it, or you can even add more Markdown files. So for example, we could add API docs as another Markdown tab here. And then we can really easily switch between these tabs to see more detail. Now, one really useful thing about this is that all of these are stored just as plain attachments on your Jira work items. So it makes it really easy to just download a copy of it to your desktop or back it up. And it makes it really easy for you to share these files with people that aren't in your organization. So what brings this all together is the ability for us to find Markdown on work items. So what this screen lets you do is find Markdown across your entire Jira instance. So you can find Markdown attached to issues across the whole site, or you can scope that down to an individual one, like so. And then it's as simple as just clicking on one. It's as simple as just clicking on one of them to actually view the Markdown on that work item. So it makes life really easy if you want to find that Markdown file you've attached somewhere and you can't remember exactly which work item you attached it to. I hope you find the Markdown for Jira app useful for your team,